Let's go Mohegans.
Someone said that. You do.
You know, good luck. I wish everybody has fun. You know,
Let's just be like cool and kind to each other while like
trying to kill each
It's just a game, guys.
it's just a game. Like,
We know it's a game.
yeah,
Like, that's
like
it.
what just happened like for our half was not the prettiest thing ever, and I don't want anyone to ever have to experience that. I've been bullied a lot in my life. And like, it's a thing of like, there's no reason to be bullied. We're all outcasts in our own way.
Right. Yeah, I know. But
And
yeah.
I think, you know, something we have strategies, but we're all just doing our best. Like, you
I
know,
know.
none of us are professional. No one's a
best,
professional. We're just trying our best. Yeah.
Like we all also have our own goals. Like that's not not everyone's goal is necessarily to win.
Right.
I like this moment, guys. This is pretty.
Like we did it.
You're
We do a group hug.
Like this is called the redemption. You know, this is the redemption.
Yeah.
This feels like day 0.
Yeah.
Day 1 again.
We're right. It's the
God.
redemption.
Minus Caleb. But just wanted to formally apologize, you know, for even putting your name out there. Like,
I mean, it's a game.
it's a game, and quite frankly, I was a little spooked in the first tribal council after the match because my name was like out there too, and I wasn't really in the loop about the flip team. So I just want to I don't know, I obviously everybody here is strong, so like Mohegan's strong.
I know, so it's gonna be interesting.
It's tough, but I just want to if it's not too far gone, prepare amendment bond. I'm not trying to I feel like I voted for you. I'm not gonna vote for you.
I think there's room for conversation.
Yeah, it's
I don't know. I'm being honest. I don't know where everyone stands at the moment.
Yeah, so. It's tough, though. I mean, because now we got all the Erie out. It's like, I mean, it's literally like the Mohegans.
But it could be kind of clever for two people who people are not expecting to work together to work together.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't know. I just feel like I needed to apologize. I feel like you're really upset about that.
What?
I just feel like you're obviously upset about that. Naturally.
About what just happened?
No, well, me putting your name out there.
No. I really wasn't.
Okay, got you. But
I just was losing track of who I could trust. You know what I mean?
for sure. And no, I just want to say congratulations again for the immunity.
Thank you.
You just
You too?
crushing it. Oh, thank
You
you.
did the earlier one.
And got all that figured out.
That's
You know. Because, that really bothers me.
No, I get that. And I was bothered by the narrative, that I'm not strong. Because I've been,
doing my best.
admittedly I've been playing marking because I always stood next to them so they look at me as a dude, as a dude, right? Because that's kind of dying all the time. So looked in like that.
Yeah. And that makes sense. Yeah.
Thank you, I feel better about this. And thank you for the bugs for that.
Welcome, guys, to your next immunity challenge. I will take back your name. Just one immunity is back up for grabs here. Oh, for this challenge, you'll all be divided into 4 groups of 2. You will open the bag. There will be 50 tiles. You must number them 1 through 50 first. The first person to do that in each heat will technically move on to the secondary round. Of the 4 winners, the 2 people that did their tiles the quickest are the ones that move on to the final heat. And those 2 people will compete for one final time, and that person will win. You guys got this. Mark moves on. Check. Remy moves on.
Chuck.
Jared moves on. Remy wins. now bring in the members of our jury. Meg, Kelly, Albert, and Bree. So last tribal council ended with some heated conversation, with Albert sort of calling some people out and revealing some information. Cam, I feel you got in the middle of that. Do you think there was any ramifications from that conversation?
Yeah, I mean, when a tribal goes live, it's always going to cause something, whether that's, based in fact or not, whether that's like the best move for someone's game or if it's just a perception of someone's game. So there's always going to be ramifications for any action in this game, and I think it's even more heightened when it's at a tribal council for everyone to see as a unit. So, long story short, yes, there was ramification.
Jared, I felt like your character was called out a little bit from last tribal council. Do you think that that could have an effect on people's minds about the type of game player you are, what you're going to do going forward?
Yeah, of course. But at the same token, even the littlest things, people are like, what's going on? Like last night, I had to go do my thing in the woods, and people are like, oh, is there right or nothing? Like, even the smallest things can, make people question you. So, try not to take the approach of worrying about the things I can't control.
So the last few votes, and on paper seem a little bit safe. Are we going to see another safe vote here, Stacey?
We'll see.
Ask somebody else. Aaron, are we going to see a safe vote here?
I think Cam said it last time that there are no safe votes, and we are out of Erie at this point, so there can't possibly be a safe vote. I think everybody is calculating and counting now that the numbers are getting smaller, and what you need to have a majority changes drastically every time. So I don't think so. I think we're out of safe votes.
Mark, do you think somebody here is going to have a rude awakening about the position that they thought they were in, but no longer will be after they get voted out?
I do think so. I mean, it's a thing of like, we haven't really there's like a hierarchy that no one really knows. And it's like, are you the one saying the names, or are you the one having your name said? Or the one listening to names? And it's a thing of like, how are you as, there's a hierarchy, and it's getting interesting.
Even looking inside this group of 8, yes, you all started on Mohegan together, but during the swap, 4 of you were together, 3 of you were together, 1 person was alone. So there are smaller numbers within your bigger group. Angela, have you thought about that? Because 4 people were on Abenaki together, 3 of you stayed with Mohegan, and 1 person went to Erie. So there could be a majority there as well.
Yeah, I've thought about a lot of different scenarios, and I think at this point I can think of a reason for every single person why they should go home, why they should go to the jury. So that's definitely something that I've thought about, and I've thought about other fractures that I've seen and different pairings that I've seen that have influenced the way that I'm going to vote today.
Remy, so you have immunity. You had it through the night, so it's probably the longest round in terms of conversation and potential flip-flopping. Do you feel like that necklace gave you a lot of currency because you were the only factor guaranteed to be here past this tribal council?
I just feel like I'm another vote at this point with the idol. I at least know I'm safe this run, but I'm just here to make a vote, and like I was saying, like everybody's saying, there's no easy vote. No, it's just you just gotta play the game and just hope you come out on top.
All right. Before we get to this vote, does anybody have any last words they'd like to say to the group? Any pleas? Any whispers? No? All right, so let's get to the vote.
it's not her, I'm afraid it's me. This would be huge.
I like you, I enjoy you, but I can't win with you in this game.
All right, if anyone has the hidden immunity item and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right, I will read the votes. First vote, Stacy. Second vote, Jared. That's 1 vote Stacy, 1 vote Jared. Third vote, Mark. That's 1 vote Stacy, 1 vote Jared, 1 vote Mark. Fourth vote, Jared. That's 2 votes Jared, 1 vote Stacy, 1 vote Mark. Fifth vote, Jared. That's 3 votes Jared, 1 vote Stacy, 1 vote Mark. Next vote, and the 5th member of our jury is Jared. Jared, you're gonna need to bring me your torch. Alright, Jared. Tribe has spoken. Again. Time for you to go.
Good luck, guys.
So another person voted out. A lot of people would view that as a safe vote. I feel like this is the group where there is no place to hide now. And that rude awakening, I think, is about to happen for somebody.
Fuck, it's getting really anxiety inducing. Like final 7, I'm at final 7. Hopefully final 6. The fact that like I think right now I'm not seen as a top or a bottom. I'm in the middle, which is where I want to be at this present moment.
Did that help?
No, that was not great.
I feel a little bit more anxiety and like paranoia. But at the same time, I am happy that I'm finishing off with the people I started the game with. But now it's like, these are the tougher decisions.
He was like, what's the ramifications of Albert
But like
snapping on
the
you?
safe
Oh, he's
thing
out.
for somebody is like not safe for somebody else, and like there's always like math going on.
Yeah.
I did consider last time starting to target the guys, Brian and Cam, but Chris keeps saying we're doing these safe votes. We have been working with them, meaning me and Angela, and a little bit Stacy. We've been working with Brian and Cam, but the core is me and Angela, Brian and Cam. So we're getting targeted as couples. There's 7 left right now. If we were to go against each other, so say I took out Cam, then there's 3 more on the other side because there's 7. So the 3 could easily be pit up against our 3 that remain if we even have it anymore. If I took out Cam, I'd lose Brian. So it's literally not smart for me to do that right now. So these safe moves are, yes, safe for me. They're calculated for me.
This is shock.
I think we'd all be.
He really didn't think he was. Yeah.
Maybe I'm.
There are a lot of strong contenders playing, but they're playing a lot of the similar games. So Stacy's playing hard, I recognize that. Brian's playing hard, but he's also not like fully grasping the game. Erin's locked in, but she's missing key elements and key information. Angela's playing a really similar game to me, which is why I think we're connecting a lot, but that's also a little scary as someone who's playing that game. So I think right now, Angela's playing a really secret, sneaky game that if she can articulate it at Final Tribal Council, like I would vote for that if I was on the jury.
We just did the vote out for Jared, and a lot of people were a little surprised that there was a Mark vote. However, that was my vote because I knew Jared was voting for me, even though Jared said he was voting for Mark. And I thought, Jared pulls an idol, I go home with 1 vote. That's not happening. I'm throwing another vote out. So if he plays an idol, there's at least 2 people with a vote. So there are some options for who to vote out with the revote. But a lot of people were like, wait, who did that? Was someone playing different? And then I explained it to like Angela. I'm like, hello, if you played an idol, I would have gone home. She's like, oh, you're right. So that was smart to do. I'm like, it wasn't that I was going against everybody. It was I was saving my own butt, just in case.
But yeah, I don't think that was a safe vote at all.
No. Oh, who voted Mark?
I did it.
Oh, you did? Okay, I'm dead.
Solely because Jared played an idol.
That's what I thought.
I knew Jared was putting my name down.
Oh, okay.
And then it also looks like I didn't know what was going on because Jared and I were.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I feel like Mark, although I may have burnt a bridge by putting Mark's name down this last round, but he, we've been working fairly well together, so I don't know if he'll continue to want to work with me or what. I don't know if he's mad about that.
Stacy protected herself against the Jared vote by voting for Mark. It was interesting for a couple of reasons. She was afraid that Jared had an idol, and she knew that Jared was voting for her. So it was either going to be unanimous Jared won Stacy, and of course if Jared protects himself, she's out. So that made sense to protect herself that way, throw a vote on Mark. The other thing that it did is it protected her from the ramifications of voting for Jared, who we knew we were putting on the jury. So she knew somebody was going to walk onto the jury that was not getting voted out by her, which is jury management. It's very strategic, it's very scary. I wanted to work with Stacy. It was me, Stacy, and Angela for a while. Now I'm seeing 2 is better than 1, so I think me and Angela are just going to stick by Brian and Cam for now.
Okay. Stacy protected herself in that last one by voting Mark, and she was managing Jared for the jury by doing that, because she did not have vote for Jared. Okay, so if we do that, then like my court is like, it's me and you, we have options then. Do we continue to work with Brian and Cam and stay 4, or we can jump because we have Vinny on the other team?
I think if I bring Angela up to the top with me, I definitely have a strong case against her. And then if there's another less for the final 3, I think Stacy would be a safe bet too, because I feel like she's been coasting a lot this whole competition, but I don't think she's gonna survive past another couple rounds.
I think, unfortunately, Mark and Remy have not had a really good go at this game. They haven't had quite the same information passed through them as everyone else. And I don't think that they can articulate their game. So keeping them around over Stacy makes sense because she's articulating them. They are wandering. They don't know what to do. They are throwing out names and seeing what sticks rather than coming up with a plan. That's exactly who you want at this final end game, to just pick them off one by one, easy peasy, because they don't know which way is up. They're just happy to make it to top 7, top 6, top 5. Those are the people you need to take off in these moments to get your line set farther. And they aren't gonna work with people like Aaron and Angela as opposed to Stacy, who would be able to convince them that me and Brian are a duo, which we absolutely are. So everyone's kind of out of the loop except for me and Brian at this point, I think.
Alright, welcome to your next immunity challenge. Brittany, I'll take back the immunity necklace. For this immunity challenge, you have a puzzle in which you must maneuver a golf ball around the wooden cutout circles up to the top and push the ball through twice. The first person in your heat to get 2 balls first, you move on to the final heat.
Mark, Brian, and Stacy, survivors, ready. Go! Everyone's looking at our final ball right now. Hit it first. And then Brian.
Oh, good job, dude.
All right, Reedy versus Cam. Survivors ready, go. Cam drops again. Reedy gets the first ball in. Cam drops again. Aaron's right there. Aaron gets her first point. Angela's right at the top. Angela moves on. Rounds. You'll be trying to get 3 balls in first. Okay? Remy, Angela, and Brian. Survivors ready. Go! Brian drops. Brian drops. Angela's right there. Brian gets one. Reed drops. Brian drops. Angela's right there. Remy gets one. Angela drops. Remy gets the second one. Brian's right there. Brian is right there. If he gets this in, he wins. Brian wins individual immunity. All right, Brian, come on over. Immunity is yours. You'll be safe, and you have a spot in the final 6. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'll see everybody at the next Tribal Council shortly.
I'm not feeling the best. I made like top 3, but I was like seconds behind Brian, pretty much, and he won the immunity. So I'm not guaranteed next round, but right now the feeling is uneasy, a little bit uneasy. Yeah.
This is the second time now I felt like I went in confident and I just missed it. But I was happy for Angela and I'm happy that Brian won. They're my number 1 and number 2. I was also really glad that Cam found the advantage. He made a big open grab for that and I didn't. So that maybe put a little bit of smoke somewhere else, which is good. I still think I'm recovering a little bit from being picked as like most likely to win. I would love for everyone to forget that they ever heard that.
There was an advantage right clear as day on the middle podium on the bottom left. I think everyone kind of saw it right away and I pointed it out. You can't really read how far it was away, so you don't know what it was, you just know it was an advantage. So it came down to it. Brian was in the middle, he didn't grab it or didn't see it. He said he read extra vote, but he didn't grab it for whatever reason. Fine. But then the next round, Remy picked me and went immediately to the middle one, so I knew for a fact he saw it. And I am not sure about Remy as an alliance member, so I just knew whatever it was, even if it was the stupidest little advantage, that my alliance needed it and Remy could not have it.
So, I think it's time for Stacy.
That vote against Mark last round was for
Just Stacy.
Yeah.
yeah, it was for the jury, like to make sure that Jared like still liked her.
Yeah.
It was to protect herself too.
Yeah.
So she's thinking about this.
And
I've been showing this as an extra jury vote advantage, and for the people that aren't quite with the game, I'm just saying if I'm on the jury, I get an extra vote. It has nothing to do with the game right now. I think the only person that knew that this was not the case was Stacy, because she knows if I'm on the final 3 or final 2, that I get an extra vote for myself no matter what. That's a huge red flag, Stacy. Again, I can see you playing this game so hard.
So, I've been hearing before. Yeah, I was thinking that because Remy doesn't have the necklace right now. Remy just actually broke that Mark is like so and then like if kind of the underdog story, all that, but even as a jury member, I think he's still like he's not being bitter. Right. He's kind of like Aaron pitched Mark at saying that he was, lovable, but she pitched it in a manner that he's not going to be a bitter jury member. Not that he's lovable and he'll win, but he's not going to be a bitter jury member. So he's kind of another safe vote to put on the jury, where he's not going to be super upset about it.
I found for you and I in the final 2.
And I'm more willing to do what you said earlier.
Cam's getting really strategic, which I think is good.
Yeah.
You can hide behind that a little bit.
Yeah. And then I was like counting all the numbers and stuff. Like, just having us right now would be no resistance.
I mean, I love the 4 idea. I just...
We have to. I love it too, but I love it, and I also like it's necessary.
No, it's necessary. And it's I just get nervous that I'm paranoid that other people are on board with it. I'm so on board with it. Okay. Angela's on board with it?
Absolutely. I just have to touch with her, but yeah.
I believe in this idea of a core 4 of duos with me, Angela, Erin, and Cam. My ideal final 3 is Cam and Erin. I want to bring threats to the end. The 3 of us have been singled out as threats, and I think that we should just bring threats to the end and fight it out. Go for it.
Everyone's saying Mark. Who's not us? It's like, yeah, we could do it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, let's do it. I think Rainy. He came up to me and said, stop.
Okay. So I do like Mark understands it's a game. I don't think Mark would be upset being voted out. I really don't. And he's already expressed, I'm happy that I've made it as far as I am. I'm having a great time. Yes, I would like to go farther, but I'm happy I've made it where I am. I don't think Mark would be bitter about being voted out or anything.
For Mark, that's a really smart gameplay.
That was smart.
And that was jury management too with Jared.
Do you want to get her?
I would want to do that this round because Remy and Mark are clueless. Us 4, they would not work together. Next vote, we can split the votes 2-2-2.
Yeah, that's fine. I think. Well, it's, yeah.
She did that more as a jury tactic to keep chair. She's playing the game where Mimi or not, we would be forced on the guarantee.
Are you going to the first round still?
Yes.
And if that,
We need to make her feel very
no, we're not going to.
Yeah.
We need to make her feel very comfortable. And that what I did right now is to prevent Mark and Mimi from getting it so that they can abandon you.
I think we should tell her Mark.
But she's close to Mark. She knew all about the game.
Okay, so Mimi.
Sure. Okay.
So the names that are getting brought up are Stacy, Mark, and Remy. I think if the four of us stay strong, it could be Stacy.
What are you thinking? Can you hear Mike?
Yeah, isn't that like the general consensus?
Yeah, so who do you want?
I don't care.
I think that's what I heard.
Yeah.
I feel like Remy and Mark are out of the loop, but Remy might be in on the Stacy vote. I talked to Stacy briefly. I think she thinks we're voting Remy. I do feel bad about the Stacy blind side because I've kind of been telling her all along I would work with her.
Like, my goal is it's me and you. We have options then. Do we continue to work with Brian and Cam and stay 4? Or we can jump because we have Remy on the other team. The thing is that they're 2 and that's 4 and that's what we need. You know, and then we'll vote if we do that. Just want to keep it close to see that.
Okay. I feel like it might be good to get Remy on board,
Okay.
right?
Did you get Remy on board?
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise what do we say?
what
We can't
about
tell them
Mark?
we're
We could
voting.
get Mark on board.
You think so?
I mean, he's close to Stacy.
I constantly, but she did throw his name out.
I'm close to Stacy. I kind of feel bad about this.
I do feel bad too. I wanted Stacey's, but I
If we're
feel
four,
more
if we're 4
that's
strong, then I'm good with that.
it. Me too.
Yeah.
And I don't have a problem right now bringing Remy in because we can't tell Remy to vote for Remy versus telling Stacey to vote for Remy.
Yeah.
I think it should maybe be Remy. Stacey's, we can use her for things, you know what I mean?
I think Stacey's smart. Like as a game player, I'm more scared.
I think at a certain point, like, these are all moves for me. These are all calculated moves. I know that they're not giant moves, but you only get to the end 1 vote at a time. So you can't make a big move and skip to the end. You have to get there. My moves are getting me there. I think at some point my big move will have to be Angela or Brian. Those are my top 2. I would like to not sit next to either one of them.
I think Brian is still a huge social threat. I need to ask Cam about that advantage because now I kind of think that he's a threat. I feel like everyone has something. I feel like Remy's been kind of like a challenge beast. Like he's been like dominating.
What do we
I think it's still Stacy. I kind of think it should be Remy. We might need Stacy in case the 2 of them come for us.
No, that's why I'm worried. Stacey's more willing to work with them.
I don't know about that.
No, they're not going to work with. What we have left is 2 different duos. But the 2 duos left would be Aaron and Angela and us, trust us.
Yeah.
And then 2 people.
You feel good about the 4 strong?
Yes.
Cool.
And no one can agree on anything. Even though I've laid out the most articulate plan for me, Brian, Aaron, and Angela to go to the end, they will not listen for whatever reason. They're listening to this thing and that thing.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bored with the 5 strong, which I mean we've always voted together apart from, you know, my save my butt Mark vote, but I mean, come on, duh.
So I think everyone knows that me and Erin have been tight for a really long time. And I know that there's no way I'm winning if I'm sitting next to her.
What do you think?
Mark.
I know. Okay.
I know that there's probably mistakes on this out there, but Erin is everyone's favorite to win.
True.
If we can get the numbers. I know. So, you're gonna do the enemy probably, because they want to go to the enemy.
Okay. Let's see.
Let's see, he's either gonna throw me under the bus or he's gonna. Let's see.
Okay.
Okay. So, don't throw us under the bus with this idea. Yeah. But who is the biggest threat to win that doesn't have a movie?
Well, Brian said Mark. I'm thinking Cam and indoor Mark.
I think it's
So
Erin.
Erin?
Aaron. Yeah, I'm thinking Aaron too. Okay. But she's one of our numbers.
Yeah, but if we did me, you, Stacey, and
I'm cool. Are you cool? I can get down for that.
okay.
Do you
I
think
won't.
Mark would do it? Do you think? Mark?
I think he would be down if we just got to talk a little bit more with him, because right now Brian said Mark, and I'm sure Mark. If I tell Mark that, I'm sure he'll be down to go there, honestly.
I mean, it's a smart move. It's a good move.
Yeah, sure.
Because I feel like I need some sort of move that's gonna make me look like I'm playing, because I am, but I feel like no one's seeing that. No one's seeing my strategy. No one's seeing all the relationships I'm building. So I don't know if this is gonna have me lose a jury vote either by sending her there. But I'm hoping that if I lose hers, I gain 4. So what do you think of the Erin idea?
The air vote?
What do you think?
I'm okay. I'm good with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, were you going to tell me about that?
So like, we're not saying anything to Cam and Brian. Like, if you think about everyone that's left, everyone voted.
Because they're also a trio. Like, because whenever we see them going,
And I, for my, like, personally, for my game, I'm bonded to her.
Yeah, so you need to.
I need to, like, cut that time.
Yeah.
And, like, that's gonna suck. It might lose me a jury vote, but, like...
But also, she probably respects your game anyways, because, I mean, people have to cut people, you know?
Yeah.
Well, Erin gave me Remy, and then when I circled back around, I changed to Mark, because I think Erin's been working closer with Remy than it's been let on, but I think Remy's ready for her to go too. This vote, I am putting Erin's name down because she is a threat to win, and everyone thinks that she's gonna win if she gets to the end.
Yeah, I'll do Aaron. But okay. They're all pointing at you too.
Okay.
So if it's me, Mark, Angela, then everybody else could do. Yeah. So it'll still be Aaron, but I want to make sure it's concrete, because I don't like it's
Same.
like that'll be the third time my vote, like my notion's been like flipped over, and then it's gotta look
No,
like
I'm
more
100%
terrible.
I'm 100% on board with this.
It's a bit of a mutiny. Me, Angela, Stacy, and Mark, we're gonna try to do Aaron, but we try to like throw people's scent off with Stacy and or Mark, and I don't know. Hopefully we can blindside them. She's a big threat. We can get out because she's a great competitor in my opinion. But if not, then it'll be Stacy, and then the vote will not go my way a third time, and I feel like that's really bad for my game.
You know, this has been a really crazy game, but I'm having so much fun, and like this is the redemption I needed. I, found an idol, but I didn't even have the idol. I felt that confident. I have an extra jury vote right now. I knew where all the idols were in this game so far, when they were gonna be played, how they're gonna be played. I've been inside every single vote. So I think right now, I'm the front runner, and it would be in everyone's best interest to get rid of me.
I want to keep this between me and you.
No, that's not happening.
No.
Wait, I gotta be honest, I think Stacey's the best move, because at least you and the 4 of us that are strong, and then Mark, and then me, who have no clue what's going on in this game, we will pile drive them to final four. That's the safest bet, and Aaron's not going anywhere from this.
There's just they're convincing me. Like you're trying to convince me to do it.
This group is crazy, and honestly, at this point, I trust Angela the most, which wasn't the case before, but she's been more like open about things, and she's actually more willing to throw out like bigger names than other people. Like her plan this round is to go at Erin, who she's supposed to be tied to. So I think me, her, Remy, and Mark are going to do that. I may play my extra vote to do 2 votes, just in case, because I'm not sure exactly what, like, Mark might be waffling, although Mark has heard his name as well, and Remy's heard his name as well, and Remy told me my name's floating around too. Yeah, we can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's do it. I think Rainy. He came up to me and said that.
I'm just confused. Can you go? Can I talk to Cam?
If this vote goes my way, from there at the top 6, that's when we get into real business time. We have to be articulate. We have to be moving forward. We have to be a unit, and I have to be steering that for my best interest. And I think I can, but it's just a matter of these past few tribals. It's been so hard to lock down a vote, and that's really setting me off right now, because this should be easy. This is the easiest path for all 4 of us, but no one is really recognizing that except for me.
Let's now bring in the members of our jury. So we're at the final 7. I feel like 7 is a great time historically throughout Survivor to make a great move, to make a big move. Cam, what do you think is gonna happen here? Do you think that is a potential possibility?
I think that this move is going to be important for people's games. 7, like you said, is historically when you make a big move. This is gonna set people up for the end game.
So as you see, the jury is growing, 5 people. All 5 of them at some point have been a part of the Erie tribe. Erin, what do you think those 5 are gonna value in a winner?
I think that everybody on the jury came here to play. And I think that they would value somebody who played their best game and made their best moves. I know there's been a lot of talk about big moves and where are the big moves. And when I have been thinking on that, a big move it means different things to different people. It doesn't get you 2 votes ahead. Right? It's not any bigger than any other move. Every tribal council happens on its own. And so what seems like a big move from one side on the other side is not. It's a safer move or a calculated move. So I think that when you have an opportunity to, reconvene or whatever it is and communicate more about what was going on, that the people on the jury will appreciate that we touched what we needed to get to the next day.
Mark, have you thought about your overall resume that you would start thinking about to show the jury at the end?
I think everyone has at this point. I know I started thinking last night because my mind wanders when I can't sleep. and you're just like wondering like what is the best way to get yourself from where we were last night from 8 to 3 or 2 or however many it's gonna be, and like what's the best way to do that while not burning votes.
So Remy, looking at this vote, what do you think the consensus is going to be? Are people looking at threats right now? Are they looking at minority? Are they looking for who might have an advantage? Who's going to, what is everybody looking at?
Like you were saying, like 7's a pretty big number in terms of like a voting split or whatever. So I think a lot of people were trying to get out a threat.
Open question. Do you think that other people in the game still left look at others as goats to easily take to the end? Or do you think everyone is on an equal playing field? Anybody?
Do you want the diplomatic answer where everyone could be a goat, everyone could be a threat? Because I think it's everyone's perspective of how you turn it. It's just who is a goat to you in your game, who is a threat to you in your game. That means a lot of different things to everyone on this planet.
Okay, so if anybody has any last things they want to say, this would be the time to do that. Any whispering? This is your last moment. Okay, so let's get to the vote.
Hopefully this is what's gonna happen. Kind of think it's gonna be me, but so I'm gonna do my other vote for this person too. You're a great competitor and you're too good.
So tough one.
I don't feel good about this. I feel like I'm voting out someone I can trust, but I don't feel like I have the time to scramble to save you. This is what it is.
Love you to death.
Voting for Stacy. I did want to work with you, Stacy, but your last move was pretty strategic, and honestly, it scared me. So sorry.
All right, if anyone has a hidden immunity item and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay, I will read the votes. First vote, Stacy. Second vote, Aaron. That's one vote Stacy, one vote Aaron. Third vote, Stacy. That's two votes Stacy, one vote Aaron. Stacy. That's three votes Stacy, one vote Aaron. Fifth vote, Aaron. That's three votes Stacy, two votes Aaron. Sixth vote, Aaron. That's three votes Stacy, three votes Aaron. Seventh vote, Aaron. That's four votes Aaron, three votes Stacy, one vote left. Last vote. And the next member of our jury is Aaron. Aaron, you're going to need to bring me your torch. All right, Aaron. The tribe has spoken. Time for you to go.
Okay.
got that here.
Right, so that was the first divide I feel like I've really seen with this group. I think that was very telling. An extra vote seemingly played there. 8 votes were revealed. I think a lot has to be sort of discussed after this vote. I'll see you at the next challenge. I can't wait to see the next tribal council now.
I wanted to do this at some point. I was waiting for the right time. Kind of like what Albert said, like someone needs to do something.
You know, starting this game, I came in with a lot of baggage, not just like with the game, but with myself and how I see myself. And
I was told something with and I believed in this idea of what they were telling me with the core 4, and I felt like I was losing someone I could trust if he did win. You know what I mean?
it's where I just like feel out of the loop now. And it's like hard not to like, but it's nothing to do with like the trust of it all, and just more like it was a good game move, but I'm just like it was a great game move that I was not a part of.